and welcome to episode 48 of the Lincoln City Youth Squad Legends series. First thing I've noticed when loading this thing up, Bong has gone down to 5th in the top scorers, even though he's kind of joint second. Why is Bong 5th? He's alphabetically top of that list. This is just racism. Makes sense, doesn't it? Because 4th is Cornu, who should be 3rd alphabetically. Nice one, EA. There wasn't that much uproar about bringing the players that I did last episode into the club, but there has been some groans of disappointment that it's happened. Now, if you think that I've done it to spoil the series, then please make sure to go onto Twitch, look at the live recording of the stream. You don't really need to have a look at it all because it is 6 hours long, but just skim through it. All the time I'm pointing out that we can't really change the squad. The squad is very special at Lincoln City. All we're trying to do is add to the team, make sure that there's backups in place. There's only one signing that I would say should be placed in the first team often, and that's Dominic Ninkovic at the back. But everybody else, like Prince Samba, they've got to fight for the place, and if they do well, then they will get a run of games like everybody else. But let's cast our minds back. Every series we get superstars coming in late. In Crew Alexandra, it was Nana Duncan. In Yeovil Town, it was Nick Williams. Getting team ready this early means that you're going to know every single player when we get to the Champions League final, and that's going to be a wonderful thing because whoever scores, you'll have a connection to. Oh yes, by the way, it seems like episode 47 did not hit sub boxes. That's not a big surprise. You work 6 hours on the edit and then all of a sudden YouTube can't do their job. I can't stress enough how important it is to watch that last episode. It's 28 minutes long and we signed quite a lot of players, so go ahead, watch that before ploughing into this video. You need to watch that. So we start today's comment section with this comment on screen right now. In last episode, I was pleading EA to give us an in-game editor, and this guy says you can do everything like that on PC anyway. He also promotes a guy called Undercover Nerd. He does a youth series himself, so I'll put his link down in the description. And he's got a few tutorials on how you change hairstyles, how you change attributes, and you know what? It was really interesting. I decided to buy FIFA on sale. It's on sale at the moment, so I decided, right, okay, let's do it right now before the price comes back up, because then it will be totally a waste of my money. I'm going to play about with it a bit, and if it's any good, then we might do a series on the PC later on in FIFA's life cycle. One game in and Prince Samba has already become King Samba. Is it me, or does he sing the songs worse every time? Mama Wepper, can I have your hair? Mohawk like Jacopo Ramese. You know it's not hip sub boxes when you don't even get a valid haiku in the comment section. So let's nab this one from episode 44. I'm expecting better form from you guys in this episode. Drop some haikus down at the bottom. 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. A midfield partnership of Ed Lee and Mama Wepper, and I can only think of dirty things. Rochdale against Lincoln City. And yes, you did see it right in the team sheet. Harvey's playing up front. I think we played him up front one time. I don't even know if it was in the series. It might just have been a live stream experiment, and he did okay. I mean, like, it wasn't that bad. I don't think Rochdale are going to do much, so we might as well just have a little try. That will fall to the feet of Nweke Kingdom. Then goes inside to Ed Lee. Yes. There's Harvey to Magnuson. Good quick feet by the Lincoln City boys, and Ed Lee has smashed it home off the post. What a cracking little finish. Lincoln City are 1-0 up. Just had time to switch feet, get it on his right. Struck it so powerfully into that post. Mama Wepper coming to help out that centre-back 3. Oh, what a genius he is. Mama Wepper. Lovely. Harvey getting involved with this centre-mid partnership. This could be the future, boys. It's Stefan Magnuson. Wonderful. Vilho! Would have capped off a truly remarkable move. Nuno. Right, here's Ed Lee. Just ping it. It's lovely. Vilho. Oh, it bites Ed Lee. Oh, my goodness. Ed Lee and Mama Wepper, everybody. I do like my box-to-box midfielders, the ones that can do both if needed. Oh, what a finish. All right. Right, well, we had a great first half, but we're going to have to go back into the dressing room, level pegging. Vilho had the impossible job of trying to defend that. I mean, what can you do? Seriously. Last action of the first half, that equaliser, so straight on it for the second. It will be Ilpo Vilho. How's your first touch? It's just perfect. It's immaculate every single time. Think he's onside, Stefan Magnusson. Can't head it back in, but it'll drop to Ilpo Vilho. It's Emmanuel Harvey who scored. Emmanuel Harvey has scored his first ever goal for Lincoln City. Hits on the head with a dinner plate. Emmanuel Harvey. Hit on the head with a roofing slate. Emmanuel Harvey. Hit on the head with a sewer grate. Emmanuel Harvey. Oh, it's a proud day for Lincoln City. Vilho with the throw in to Stefan Magnusson. Now Emmanuel Harvey. This is wonderful work. Yes, Solly Mason on the slide. That should be game over. Well done, boys. Switch from one wing to the other. Smoothly, every single pass was precise. Like them kind of goals. Those are the types of goals that show what we're all about at Lincoln City. That passing play. Ollie Mason has had a phenomenal game. Even though his overall is not that great, Nuno is much like Mamoepa and Edley. They run around the pitch. They get the ball back. They work hard for the team. It's full time. Perry Ng shakes the hand of the Rochdale manager. Comfortable, interesting, exciting football with Emmanuel Harvey, the historic goal by the helmet man. Oh, by the way, yeah, Harvey Hall is about to reach 99 heading accuracy because he needs to be more OP. I don't even think that needs changing. Let's get straight on with the second game. It's MK Dons against Lincoln City. This is a big game for Charlie Green and Ronnie Latov-Lavici. They're both on the verge of dropping into the abyss. They've had enough time to grow into decent players. I've been very patient with them. Ed Lee and Mamoepa are ready to take their spot. Vilho is wanting Yuko Ike to run forward. He spent a long time holding that ball up, but eventually we have it now in the box. Harvey Hall! Ooh, lethal finish. That is Deadeye. Totally outrun, boys. I don't want to drop you, but you leave me with no choice if you like this. I just feel like they don't glide around the field like the other two do. It's a goal, yeah. I mean, I'm having trouble with this midfield. The other two, it just feels and looks so easy to them. The same really can't be said with Ronnie Latov-Lavici and Charlie Green. I mean, Latov-Lavici's right there. He's not even near the guy when he tries that clearance. We're going to see the quite incredible Dominik Ninkovic in this second half. Luis Sandoval has also replaced Charlie Green. Ninkovic, good tackle. First involvement is solid. That's a decent ball. Sal's onside. Sal scores. It's as simple as that. He just places this front corner. Kude really should have got his angles right there and should be covering that kind of shot. Where's he going with that pass? Thankfully, we've kept hold of it. Castaneda. Now Yuko Ike. Come on, mate. Yuko Ike. Go alone, maybe. Yuko Ike. Oh! Beautiful work by our Japanese winger. All the time was looking up, trying to find someone in the box, but no one answered his calls and he just kept on running, bobbing and weaving. Eventually had a chance. It completely bewildered the goalkeeper going that side instead of across the goal. Defender don't like him. Yuko Ike, Yuko Ike. Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike. Rutherford B. Hayes, the worst president ever. He's not Hamilton. Okay, help me out now. Oh, Yuko Ike! Oh, Yuko Ike! Oh my goodness! What a finish, son! Man's on fire! What a guy! Ike Yuko! That man from Tokyo! I say! Haiku me now.
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
I peed on the eggs. I fertilized a big one. Kude married me.
Oh, now we're gonna break Vilho waits. Yuko Ike could get a hat trick. Go, Yuko! Go! He's very tired, Yuko Ike. I've got to take the shot there. Next time we get a hold of this ball, referee's gonna whistle. So this is the last chance for MK Dons to do anything. And Ennis has equalised right at the death. So I wondered with the tucked in shirt if Ennis was a regen, and he is. So he scored against me, and I think that is the first regen to score against me in the whole series. We didn't even have a chance to get up the field and respond to that late goal. It's a shame for Yuko Ike, who had a man of the match performance. He was absolutely excellent. So this is where we're going to see way more strength in the team. It's been 2 days since the last game. It's Lincoln City and a lot of the new lads against Southend United. Ball tries a shot just outside the box. Be easy for Kude. We can respond with a little counter-attack. Altoma against Kierman. We've got Bursting just behind. And now Prince Sambo for his second goal for Lincoln. Prince Sambo is making one hell of a name for himself. I want my subs to come on. Get that thing out. All right, it's time to welcome back Ed Kelly. And this guy can finish. This guy can teach the new strikers around him how to put it into the back of the net. Yes, Bursting. This is a chance. Ed Kelly's around. Ed Keller! Oh! Will end the game with a headed shot. Would have been glorious. A great story if his first touch was to put it in the back of the net. I wouldn't criticise the new strikers just yet. They are obviously brand new to the club. You know the problems with regen strikers when you just sign them up. The finishing is absolutely shocking. I'm not going to be using any of them in the next game. We have gotten Zeza in the midfield though. Latov, Lavici and Charlie Green are fit for this one, but I'm going to go for a different midfield. Yuko Ike. Yep, didn't expect him to go back into the wing. Oh my. Yuko Ike to Sandoval. He gets it again. Yuko Ike with the quick feet. What is this guy turning into? Yuko Ike has basically destroyed all of that side of Bradford City's defence. With me up before you go. Who needs Vitty when you go? Come on, Rui. Rui Faria. Yes! Defensive work by Rui Faria, everybody! He gets a lot of stick because Yuko Ike is so very clearly better than him on the other side, but let's be honest here. Rui Faria isn't that bad compared to, say, Charlie Green and Ronnie Latov Lavici, because they are big disappointments. But they don't get so much stick because they have nobody to compare to apart from the guys that we've compared them to in this episode, who have been playing far better than them. It's 1-1. I know you can't operate at full speed all the time, but this front three have shown what they can do for a consistent period over the first half of the season, and then the second half, they've just broken apart. They don't feel like the same attack. Right, we finally got a chance to try it out. It's the 5th game of this episode. Edley Mamawepa behind Castaneda, Harvey Hall and Petrus Bong. Rotherham United against Lincoln City. If anything's going to kickstart that attack, it's the changes that we've just made. Rotherham United have got 9 players back at the moment. We've got Edley. Yes, through ball to Petrus Bong. Want some goals, but just getting through that amount of red shirts is so difficult. And I don't know if it's the new patch that's done this. In fact, to be fair, I hope it's the new patch that's done this, because it means that the AI actually know how to defend for once. Probably for the first time since... Are you serious? I just hope it was a patch that did this, but I know it's not. It's the AI trying hard because we're just a very, very good club for this league. It's been one of FIFA's most frustrating things for so long now. The fact that the AI can do this, but they decide not to until you're very good. What kind of logic is that? I guess the best way to test this is before I finish off this episode, just simulate to the next season, play a game in the Championship and see if it's as difficult, as defensive as this. If it is, then it's more likely that it's the patch doing this kind of defensive behaviour. If they are not as difficult, then it's the AI underestimating your team until you become very good, and then they just switch on and become ultimate difficulty. Come on, I believe in you. Get through the sea of red. Harvey Hall! Yeah! It's the Lincoln boys making all the noise for Harvey Hall! For Harvey Hall! For Harvey Hall! I'm all for having really tight games, realistic games, things that will trouble me. But let's be honest here. Rotherham United, this Rotherham United side and my team that I've got out, they're on totally different levels. Lincoln City should be battering this team. And if we're going on realism, that's what we should be doing right now. We should be having a little bit of fun. 1-1 at full time. For the last 3 episodes, it's been like that. It's been very, very frustrating. We have 2 teams in the Championship that are better than us at the moment. We've got Burnley on 4 stars and Aston Villa on 4 stars. We're currently on 3.5. I promised myself, after the 6 hours that we did last episode, not to have a mammoth recording session, either play 3 or 4, but no, we played 5 and now we're on to an experiment. That's what I'm talking about. Fingers crossed, when we get to the game, no one's injured, I can play the exact same side as what I had out against Rotherham. Let's run with that because I know it was very close to that team. Villa against Lincoln City. Remember, Villa are the better side technically. Lincoln City, half a star rating less. The team that they've brought onto the field is not very strong at all. They've got a right back in centre mid. And look at the subs. These are all the players that they've decided to not play in this game. 5-2 final score. So it's obvious that it was the AI problem that we've had for a few years now, and we now need to address it seriously. I'm talking about a majority of YouTubers, not a single one. I'm sure a lot of people are aware of this situation, but most of them stick it on Legendary, play with a 3.5 star team, a 4 star team in the Premier League straight away. They're finding instant success, then blaming the difficulty for being too easy. Now, even though, yes, that is the case, it's not exactly as simple as that. Because when you become a good side for that league, the difficulty is increased. So this is not a problem with the difficulty being too easy. This is bad coding. It feels like when you're a weaker team in a league, the opposition treat you like a friendly, like the game doesn't mean anything. EA are very ignorant, they don't listen to anybody in the community, but I think we need to try and point them in the right direction here, because I don't think they do anything if someone says sort out your difficulty, make it harder, because it's a lot more work than sorting out a couple of lines of code to make them teams play to their maximum capacity. We know exactly what the difficulties can do. If you've ever played squad battles on Ultimate Team, you know what they can do. After covering many things on this episode, it's time to say goodbye. This has been Cutzy. Thank you for watching this episode. If you've enjoyed it, then please give the video a like. Press the red box if you're new around here and fancy subscribing. Press the bell icon for mobile notifications. See you next time.